college football analyst Desmond Howard with me live from game day. Des, you're a Heisman winner. Bryce Young is about to win this thing. What does it feel like to win the Heisman?
Oh, man, Max, I tell you what, it's such an unbelievable feeling because it's the top of the mountain, especially in college football. I mean, it gets no bigger than the Heisman Award. And you're looking at a young man, first-year starter, had a really good season. At points during the season, they didn't look as, as well-oiled on offense, but that play right there, that's the look at that guy. I look at that video, I say thank God for braces. But anyway, listen. So Bryce Young he had a big game. He had a big game in the big moment in the biggest game of his career, which is the SEC championship game. I mean, listen, if you go to a school in the SEC, whether it's Alabama, Georgia, Florida, you go there to win the SEC championship game. And Max, he did it against the #1 team in the nation, the #1 defense in the nation, and he carved them up. So just a big moment for Bryce Young, huge moment for Alabama and Nick Saban. And you wanna play big on the biggest stages, and that's what he was able to do.
We were wondering if Ohio State could go over the top of that defense. People were talking about Georgia having arguably the greatest defense in the history of college football. Carve that up, right?
I know.
The NCAA is putting a stop, Des, to the type of fake slide that Pitt quarterback Kenny Pickett used to score a touchdown in the ACC championship game Saturday. According to a memo from the NCAA National Coordinator of Officials, Steve Shaw, referees should interpret a fake slide as a player surrendering himself and should end the play. But the problem, as I see it, is the unintended consequence of this rule, Des, is that the quarterback doesn't even have to slide anymore. Just signal that he intends to. On the other hand, you got to figure a rules change is needed to prevent a manipulation of the rules intention, which is to protect the quarterback, into the kind of indefensible QB move that Pickett used, right? So what do you think? What should happen here?
That was a whole circular argument you just gave there, Max. I tell you what, but it's a shame that this is where we are right now with the sport. What he did is he took advantage of the rules, and not only the rules, but he took advantage of the temperature in college football now, meaning you're really scared and you have anxiety when it comes to hitting quarterbacks. And so he took advantage of that simple rule and the temperature. And he said, I'm going to pretend like I'm a fake slide, and then I'm going to pretend like I'm a slide, and then everyone's going to freeze. And then he kept moving. I mean, you got to give him credit for creativity. I mean, it's not his fault that the rules are the way they are, and he took advantage of it. But now, I guess the NCAA, they're seeing some of the issues now with what they've created with this whole targeting penalty situation that's in college football. I always said, Max, that it's not good for the sport when you start to kick players out, especially when it's unintentional. What Pickett did was take advantage of the climate in college football right now.
Breathing on the quarterback, 10 yards. Thank you, Desmond. Appreciate it, brother.
Exactly. Thank you.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.